Ladies and gentlemen, you don't deserve a PS5. In fact, you don't deserve an Xbox Series X. You don't deserve an NVIDIA 3080 or 3090 or 3070. You don't deserve those new Jordans that you wanted. You don't deserve a new Supreme jacket if you're into that kind of thing. You don't deserve any of it. Not according to me, of course, but according to the fine folks over at eStock Software. So let's check it out. So I started on this journey of discovery here about these shadow cabal groups, these conspiracy laden. I don't even know what to call this. I'm just angry about it. And I think that you will be angry too. So my hope is that by the end of this video, if more people can be angry, that's better. I mean, I don't want people to be angry. But I do want to talk about this because this is really serious and nobody else is talking about it. Recently, I was looking into buying an NVIDIA 3080 Ti. I really wanted one. It's a new video card. If you're outside of this and you don't understand, just imagine that I'm saying I was going to buy a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or whatever, but I wasn't able to get one. And it was impossible to get one. It was a huge deal. On social media, you saw tweet after tweet after tweet of people saying, why couldn't I get one? Bots must have got them all. What do we do? How are we going to get the product? You know, how do we buy one? Because all the bots are buying them. And then you go over to eBay and you see tons of listings for this card. And it turns out they're not out of stock at all. They're all here on eBay getting resold by bots and resellers. And they're getting resold for easily double what they're worth. You can see here the listings: $1,400, $1,350, $1,600, $1,300, $1,300. So at least double the retail cost of $699.99. Why? Why? Are regular people just going and scalping these? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think that it's just, you know, your everyday dude who's going out and buying 10 of these cards to sell for double the price on eBay. I don't think so. I think that this is a certain kind of person who wants to make a quick buck, and I get it. I mean, I understand the economics of selling something for double what you paid for it immediately after you paid that. I understand why you would do this, but I hate it. And we all should hate it. It's bad. It's not good. It's really scummy, and no one should be doing this. But I digress for a moment. Let's go back to Twitter and we'll look at the eStock page. I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, so eStock Software. On the day that I couldn't get the video card that I wanted, I stayed up all night. I was on every site trying to get one. I did everything that someone could do to try to get one of these cards, and I couldn't get one. So I went on Twitter and I was looking to see who actually got one of the cards. And as I was looking, I discovered this Twitter page for an eStock Software, at eStock Software on Twitter. And I saw that a lot of people were reporting that they had gotten cards with eStock. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I'll check that out and see if it's like some shop that I didn't know about or something like that. So I go to eStock and it says automated checkout software for various sites, Windows only, out of stock, no restocks planned. And then underneath that at the location, it says $75 initial and $25 monthly. I learned pretty much immediately that this is a bot. It doesn't say bot, it says automated checkout software, but what that means is bot. And for the low cost of $75 for the first month and $25 for every month after that, you can buy a license for this bot and you can get all those cool things that you want. You can get a PS5, you can get an Xbox Series X, you can get your Yeezys, you can get your video cards or whatever, any hot item. You can get it if you have a license to this bot, and you can just have the bot stake out whatever sites are going to have the item. Then I started looking down the page and I wanted to learn a little bit more about the software. I wanted to learn how it worked and who was using it and all of that. So let's check it out. One thing I should mention in the middle of all of this is that eStock doesn't sell licenses for their software. They don't. What they do instead is every single day they'll do a giveaway. And a giveaway is for the opportunity to pay for a license. So they'll give you a license. It's like an initial thing. And then you're expected to pay. I think, I mean, I don't have a license to the software because I can't buy one. If I could, I would have bought a license for this video just to show how it all works. But I think that they're just giving away copies like you see here, this flash giveaway, 1 eStock copy. I believe what that means is that you get a short license that you can use for a limited period of time. And then after that limited period of time, you would have to pay to continue using the license. So the whole thing is, here's some software that we know that you're going to like, and all you have to do is continue paying for it after your trial period runs out. Whereas other trial software, you know, everyone could sign up for it. Anyone could buy into it or buy a license to continue using it. For these bots, that seems to never be the case. It seems like everywhere I go, every single bot wants you to wait until there's stock available, and it's all just a figment, you know, it's all just made up because the stock is just limitless. I mean, they could give this software to everyone, but if everyone had it, then everything, I mean, the bots wouldn't work. If there were, you know, millions of these eStock licenses out there, then the people who had eStock wouldn't be able to get the products because there would be so many bots buying them all up. That's one of the first things I noticed, is that these places you can't just buy a license to a bot. You always have to get into like a giveaway thing, and it's always like an exclusive club, and it's like you're not in it, but we are in it, and look at all the success we're having. And that's a big part of this economy, it seems like, behind these bots, is you can't have it, but we have it, and we're not going to give it to you unless we do, and then you'll pay us. I just hate all of it. Okay, here we go. So the whole bot thing and the whole economy here is built around reselling. So sure, there are some people, I'm not saying that everyone who uses eStock is a scumbag. I'm not saying that. I think some people, myself included, you know, I would kind of like to have a copy of this if it means that I can get the, you know, new video card that I want, or the new game console that I want, or whatever. If it means I can get one, then yeah, I mean, I would use it. Sure. I'm not going to pay $75 initially and then $25 a month after to get it. But if I had a copy of it, I would use it to get one of those systems. I might even ask all my friends, hey, do you want me to get you a system? I have this software that'll be a bot for us and buy us 5 PS5s and we can all pay. You know, sure, I might do that, but I'm not going to resell stuff. And that seems to be what most of the economy of these bot programs are. It's not mostly people who just want to get the product. It really seems like it's mostly about reselling, and that's what I hate so much. So here's one post. This is a success story. There's a different Twitter account called @eStockSuccess, and you can check them out too. And you can see from their private Discord server stories of success that their members have posted there of the bot checking them out on different websites. So here are 2 posts from the same Discord user. I'm going to blur out their name here so you can't see it. But 2 posts from the same Discord user who bought things, I assume to resell. I don't know that for sure, but I assume bought these to resell. I'm just going to say it's weird to buy 2 of these video cards. But see, here's one picture. This bot automatically reposts success stories of the bot successfully purchasing items that people have on their ledger or whatever. So this same person bought one 3080 from Amazon and then another 3080 from Amazon at the exact same time, the exact same minute, and they're, I mean, exactly the same. Here's somebody who commented on that success story saying, I tried to get one of these cards too. I couldn't without eStock. And that's probably true. I mean, that's the success story, is that eStock does work. It works, but at what cost? $75 initially and $25 a month after that. But the same day, the same user on Discord also was successful in buying 2 kayaks, 2 Intex Challenger K2 kayaks. I don't know anything about this kayak. I don't know if it's in high demand. The pandemic has done crazy things to all of us, so maybe people got really into kayaking. I don't know. But The same person who bought those 2 video cards, maybe to resell, who knows, also bought 2 kayaks. Maybe. This is a case where this person, let's call him John, was sitting at home. He and his wife both had gaming computers, and he thought, okay, I'm going to buy myself a 3080. I'm going to buy my wife a 3080. They had 3080s. They both had them. They were happy. At the same time, the same day, he thought, you know what? I think I want to pick up kayaking. So he ordered 2 identical kayaks and within a minute of each other. And he's going to just give his wife a 2-person kayak for herself, and he's going to have a 2-person kayak for himself, and they're just going to go kayaking. That's possible, right? Plausible, even? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, right? I don't think it makes sense. And this person got 2 RTX 3080s. Again, these are $769.99 a piece. They bought 2 of them. What are they going to do with those? Who knows? Maybe they're going to use them. Maybe they're not going to use them. Who knows? This one is just someone holding a lot of money. This is just someone holding what? $200, $440. They're just holding cash, and it's a success story. What does that mean? Did they make this cash by paying for eStock? Well, wait. What does that mean? How do you make money by paying money? Oh, it's because they maybe bought some things and then resold them on eBay, and this is the money that they have. I mean, probably not exactly this money, because who would have that money in cash? You'd have to take your PayPal, and then you'd have to send it to your bank, and then you'd have to go to the bank and withdraw it just for this picture. So, I mean, this maybe is different money, technically, but it seems like maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Again, I'm not accusing anyone. I'm not saying these people are all scumbags who are buying products that normal people could have paid the retail price for and then reselling them for, I don't know, double, triple what they cost originally. I'm not saying that at all. I wouldn't dare. But now in August, something weird happened in August. There was, for several days, maybe weeks, there was this phenomenon where everyone just needed to have multiple Intex easy set above ground swimming pool filter pump systems, and they just had to have them. So they were using eStock to buy as many of them as they could. I mean, here's one where somebody bought 5 of them in a transaction. 5 easy set above ground swimming pool filter pump systems. And before you say, like, maybe this is someone who owns a swimming pool company and they needed these because it was, you know, the heat of August and people were all buying swimming pools and they needed to be able to supply this product. I don't think that's the case, because these are all different people. These are all different usernames who would have had to have had different eStock licenses that they all would have paid $75 initially for and $25 a month after that. And I don't think that's the case. So what is the probability that all of these people in their own time decided around the same time, hey, we need to buy up these Intex Easy Set above ground swimming pool filter pump systems and just hoard them? Why would they do that? Spoiler alert, they wouldn't do that. No one would do that. It doesn't make any sense. In fact, what makes the most sense is that in the private Discord server for eStock, they are sharing good ideas to make some money. So maybe they say, hey, these are on sale right now. If we buy them all up, they're in demand, they're selling quickly. If we buy all these up, then we can sell them on eBay for double and we can make a huge profit. And I mean, it makes sense. If you're part of a big shadow cabal of bot users and you can convince all the other bot users to buy up the product and create scarcity, then all of a sudden everything that you buy is worth more money. So you can kind of all work together and build this system of like a community where you just buy things and you're potentially a scumbag. Some of these people probably not. And I'm not talking about the non-scumbags, of course. I want to make that distinction. I want to speak very clearly to the camera right now. I am not talking about the people who are not scumbags. I'm only talking about the people who are scumbags. Okay? I don't want anyone to come after me and say, Lair was really mean to those people who were just trying to make an honest living and they wanted to buy cool things and they paid and they were honest. I am not talking about those people. I swear. Only talking about the people who resell things on eBay for double what they paid for them. I'm only talking about those people. I think that eStock is okay. I think that the people who buy things and resell them for double the price immediately afterwards are not okay. Not okay at all. And I think that we need some kind of system in place to stop them from buying 50 video cards at once. Now, a normal system might be limit one per customer. And if you go to buy a PS5, you get limited to only buying one. I like that system. I think that makes sense. How do you enforce that? Maybe a CAPTCHA. Maybe something that, you know, you have to put in your address. And if your address matches another address, then you can't buy a multiple or something. I mean, I don't know. How would that work? I don't know. But I'm not paid to figure that out. Other people are paid to figure it out. Actually, they're not, because the companies just care about selling the products, right? So as long as the companies sell the products, they don't really care. Like if they have, you know, 10,000 PS5s to sell, they don't care if one person buys all 10,000 or 10,000 people each get one. They don't care. They just want to sell their stock. But what happened after the video cards were launched, it was really the NVIDIA 3080. And you can look it up online if you don't know anything about it. But when that card launched, nobody could get one. And people were really upset about it because they were waiting for those cards. And all of a sudden, bots just swooped in. It was like 30 seconds after they launched and they were all sold out. They were immediately gone. And not one site had CAPTCHA or some kind of queue system where you put it in your cart and then you check out, or a limit one per customer. None of those sites really had foolproof barriers in the way to keep these bots from just swooping in and superhumanly quickly running the gambit and getting every single card that was available. My suggestion that I think will fix it all is a simple CAPTCHA. You know those CAPTCHAs that make you like pick out the every picture that has a sign in it or whatever, and you have to go through and pick out of like 12 pictures or whatever, every single one that has a sign. I think what we need is a CAPTCHA that says, maybe like an emotional CAPTCHA, like one that says pick out every image below that symbolizes compassion. And then you could have like a bunch of pictures of different things and like 12 pictures, but only 4 of the pictures have like a mother kissing their child on the head or something like that, you know. And then you would have emotion, and a bot can't figure out emotion. That's pro number one in the pros column, is that a bot doesn't know how to process that. The stupid computer AI can't figure out emotion, and neither can the heartless people who are buying these items and reselling them for double the cost on eBay. So I'm interested to hear from you guys. I want to know what you think of this topic. Do you think it's as bad as I do? I mean, maybe I just have a problem with resellers, you know? I just don't like it. I think it's bad. Maybe it's because I am a serial purchaser and I like to buy a lot of things. I like staying on the edge of new technology. So I'm often an early adopter. When a new video card comes out or a new game console comes out or whatever, I like to get in on the ground floor. And some of you people, you know, maybe you're really into cell phones and you want the new iPhone or whatever. And I guarantee that there is a market filled with bot users that is going to scalp every single consumer item that they can. And that annoys me. So I wanted to make a video about it, but I'm interested to hear what you think. So let me know down in the comments below. Do you care about this? Do you not care about it? Does it matter? In the grand scheme of things, no, it doesn't really matter. You can just wait and you can buy the products when they're a normal price. But you know, I want to talk about it anyway. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later. Bye.